To the first video of many on the Audi. Today we're going to be changing this grille. I don't know if you're going to see it in here, but we got a honeycomb one in there. Quite a common thing to do on these Audis is change it so it matches these bottom fog light covers. So we've got a load of bolts up here on the top grille, and then a load of bolts in there to get this front bumper off. Once the front bumper's off, you can lean it forward, take out this grille that's in there, and put the new one in. I've seen a few videos on how to do this, never done it myself, but it's going to be quite interesting, so let's crack on. As you can see, I've done this side. Basically, inside here, a 10mm up here, which basically holds it to this wing. You've got a couple of pop clips in here, one there, and then you've got a load of T25s. You've got one back in there, can't really see it, back there. You've got two down here, and then you've got two underneath there somewhere. And then this pretty much comes apart from there. Obviously you've got the three that go up there, and then you've got all of the ones that go up in this arch liner. So I'm going to try and record me doing this side, and hopefully this bumper will come off. And what that enables you to do is peel this back here so you can see in up here where to take your bolts out. So we need to remove this bit from the actual arch, just peel it back, and if you look in there, you've got your 10mm back there and your line of pop clips where the actual bumper sits into. So we need to take that 10mm off and those pop clips, and this bumper should pop out. Once you've got the other pop clip off that sits in there, you can just pull and it will come away from the top there. And then underneath here you've got a couple more clips. I don't know where they are exactly, but you've got a couple more clips. And then the bumper is pretty much free on the car. Just angle it down. You've got all your mounting bits for your old bumper, so we need to get these washers off. Here's a T25, undo the bolts for the fog lamps, and then this bumper is free. So let's get that done now. Okay, you don't actually need to take the headlight washers out. If you just release them from their clips, you can pretty much get it far enough down so this little bit here becomes visible. So now you can see where we need to take off all of our screws and get this main bit off. But then we come to this crash bar. Now when you look at the car, and there's no number plate holder there as there is on this one, the crash bar is silver, so we need to paint that black. Luckily I've got some black paint, so I'm just going to give it a coat of black, half an hour whilst I'm doing this, and then give it another coat of black. You can see we've got all of these little clips around here that all need to be undone. Down in here you've got two little pop clips you need to push in and peel off at the same time. Yep, see, that comes loose there. And then likewise over here you've got one little clip in the back there, and then likewise all of that. Lift your bumper, lift the bumper up, and then it comes apart like that. I need to get this number plate off somehow. these rings out. You can see where we're at now. What we need to do now is we don't need this number plate holder, so we need to cut it off, make a nice cut along there. So it's time to whack out the Dremel, give this crash bar another coat of black, and then fit the new grille, and then we're pretty much done. So along this line here we're going to make a cut. We still need to keep this little hole here and this little hole. Actually no, we don't need that one. So now we got it looking like that. Let me just bring it back a little bit. With no grille in the middle. 2 coats of paint on that. So now we can unpack the RS3 wheel. Place it on there for the time being. That's going to look so much nicer. Look at that. Woo-hoo! Let's get it on. As you can see by the time of day where it is now, it's taken me the best part of an hour and a half to get this grille on. It didn't want to go on very nicely. I've had to trim a lot off the corners. Audi. A lot off the corners, and it doesn't sit flush. It's not the greatest fitment. Let me stick the light on. So yeah, you can see just sticks out a bit too far there. I've run out of time today, so I'm going to have to think about it another day and maybe come back and revisit and redo it. But it's secure and it's on. Let me just lift the bonnet up. But it's secure and it's on. But I'm not exactly happy with it. The problem with this is that it's made for an A3, it's not made for an S3. There's no one on eBay anymore that does an 8p S3 honeycomb grille, so you kind of have to make it your own. But yeah, it's all fixed up and it's all on. Just had to trim it up a bit there, you can see, and the bit over here you can see they've trimmed it just to make it sit flush and in. But that's what we're left with. It does look a hell of a lot better from afar, not gonna lie. But you can see when you close the bonnet, this wants to pop out, and it wants to pop out all over the place. This isn't the greatest, but yeah, that is the S3 honeycomb grille fitted. Sorry about the length and quality of this video. I know it isn't great, but it's my first time working on the Audi. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing myself. Everything's put together with Torx bits, so I hope you can appreciate this is the first video on the Audi. All of them are going to be better than this. This is just a little video showing you the honeycomb grille. Please like, subscribe, and I guess I'll see you in the next one.